My start sub sale is John Stones, Tomori, and Mark Guéhi.
Okay, cool. Do you want to give us your
So
order first?
this is based on just centre back. So
Yeah.
not if they play for England.
Are we
just
doing this
as they are-
season or just overall?
Overall, I want to do overall this time.
Alright, cool.
Just as they are as centre backs. My order is Tomori, Mark Guéhi, and then John Stones.
Okay.
Oof, disrespectful.
I might swap. Sorry.
Yeah.
Swip is crazy.
Bro said whip and swap together.
I might swap Guehi and Tomori, but I do agree with you with John Stones being last.
Yeah, bro. The thing is for me, Tomori and Guéhi are quite close because they're quite a similar
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not 100 miles apart, but I just prefer Tomori.
Yeah.
I'm going John Stones starting, definitely. I think he's being disrespected right now. And then I'm benching Guehi and I'm selling Tomori.
He has some agenda against Tomori.
No, there's no agenda. It's
So collectively, we've all got Guehi at least bench.
Yeah.
Bench or start.
And I feel like what he's in at Palace, solid. Him and Anderson's
Extremely,
partnership is
extremely
solid.
And I think even sometimes he goes under the radar
Yeah,
because
'cause
I think Anderson gets a lot of praise
Anderson gets a
nowadays
lot of
and
clout.
Guehi
And the
doesn't.
thing is, because Guehi's not the tallest, but
Yeah.
aerially he's a threat.
Yeah, which is really
On
really...
the ball, I think he's probably the best out of all three.
Oh, come on, John Stones.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll give
Come
John
on,
Stones.
playing the
So-
number 8 in the Champions League
In
final.
terms-
It's got to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
It's gotta be him.
I just prefer Mark Guehi on the ball because I know from what
Are you talking about on the ball as
Like,
in...
He's got a switch on
No,
him. Mark
Yeah, that's what I
Guehi's
mean.
got
That's
a
what I mean.
switch on him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like on the ball, if I want to start the attack, I can trust Mark Guehi to start.
Yeah.
For me. That's the thing. And cool, John Stones, he can dribble and like cool. But as a centre back, I wouldn't. It will petrify me if my centre back.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I like both types of centre backs, the ones that can spray a ball and can dribble. But I think John Stones does both to quite a high level. I think John Stones can spray a ball and he can dribble.
Ball playing wise,
But I do agree with you. His passing isn't as good as Guehi's.
Yeah.
It's long
It's the
passing.
main reason why I've got Tomori on bench. Is because I think his bag is a bit
limited.
a bit limited compared to the other two that are on the list. But I think, like you said, as a centre back, I think there's a whole narrative about John Stones being an amazing centre back, the best England has right now, because his name is John Stones and he plays elite for Man City. But when you actually look at where he's played elite, it's normally, firstly, City play with 4 centre backs. When he's playing in that back line, he's very, very protected, firstly. Secondly, when he's played amazing in the last season, he was playing DM most of the time. Playing DM well defensively compared to playing centre half defensively well is two very different things. I think he's very overrated when it comes to defensive ability. So yeah, I agree with you. I think as a centre half, when it comes to defending 1-to-1, man on aerially as well, I think aerially, John Stones is the weakest out of the 3 as well. So
I actually disagree with you here in the sense
Really?
that I think the agenda against John Stones has been there since he signed for Man City.
it was
That
there.
he can't defend because he couldn't defend at the start.
It
I
was
agree.
there at the start because he couldn't. But
I
then
agree,
now
he couldn't
recently,
defend, but
people are talking about him as if like he is Man City's
the
best
last
defender.
2-3
He's not.
seasons for me,
Do you think?
when I've seen John Stones out of that Man City backline compared to when he's in it, Man City are a lot stronger defensively when John Stones
But
is
do you
in
not
that
think?
centre
Do
back
you know?
partnership.
Well, we bring it back to Rodri. If Rodri's not there, I feel like he gets exposed really.
He's the one who has to take up that Rodri spot if Rodri's not there.
Yeah, does that not show that he's not that elite as being a centre back?
That just means
Yeah.
he's tactically very,
No,
very
but
effective.
You need to
No,
also
but
take into
I like
account.
him as a centre back because
Because I want to bring this argument back to Trent now, yeah. And we say that Trent can't defend, and like when he gets to
but John Stones can
no,
defend.
listen. But like when we say, Trent's now leave right back to go to the midfield, we all know that that's because he's not that good as a right back. No, let's bring that same
defensively as right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Defensively,
Let's bring that same argument back to John Stones. The only reason you get moved out of your position more time is because out of everyone there,
It's to
not the-
protect you.
Yeah, you're not the best.
But he's
Yeah.
also the best on the ball as well.
Yeah, on the
Compared
ball,
to all the other
but-
centre backs,
but
he's the best.
I hate this argument when it comes to keepers as well. People love to push forward a keeper that can play with the ball or a defender that has really amazing on-ball abilities. I'm sorry, I'm old school. I want my centre half to defend first and foremost. I want to see if you've got that dog,
Nah,
if you
but
can,
bring
if you're
that- bring that-
aerially
bring-
But we don't
Bring-
say the same
bring
for
the
Trent
argument-
Alexander-Arnold. We don't say the same when we say defensively.
Trent is on a
We
completely
want a right
different-
back that can defend.
No, but he's on a completely different stratosphere.
We say that.
No,
compared
but
to the others.
the thing is,
compared to the
Champions
others.
League final.
No, the issue is about I don't think you can compare right backs and centre backs
Also
because
that-
a right back that in the modern day football their role is completely different. They have to bomb up and down. They have to, otherwise you're not going to progress. Cool, I understand centre backs have to have the ball playing ability, yes, but not every manager. You don't have to press up high and push. You centre backs, they're the last line of defence. And I bring this back to what he said. Cool, I think he's been a bit of a hypocrite in terms of old school about centre backs. They have to defend, but strikers don't have to score. So but I'll let that be. But it's true. Like. As a defence, if you ask me, last man, who do I want out of all three of them? John Stones is the last man I want.
At the same time, though, I think we're heavily lowering how good John Stones actually is as a defender as well. Okay, he is a good centre back.
Do you think he's a leader? Do you think he leads that line?
He's not the leader at the back. Definitely not.
Do you see Mark Guéhi?
But is Guéhi the leader? For me, Anderson's the leader at that centre back partnership. Anderson for me is the leader.
But Tomori's leader.
Tomori's the only reason he's the leader in that centre back partnership is because his centre back partner is just not as good as him.
But they put Theo Hernandez there now. They moved Theo Hernandez into centre back for like the last, I think, since like November.
Because of injuries.
Yeah, and I don't like. I think they've kept like 3 clean sheets. Like, bro, I like Tomori. He wasn't respected in the Prem. He moved to Serie A. And
but this is also a league that made Chris Smalling look a very good centre back.
But let's not act like he wasn't. He's not pushing for the number 1 centre back in England. I feel like he's in that team. Let's not act like none of us wouldn't have the opportunity to have him in our team.
Tomori,
no chance as a backup.
I'll take him as a backup. He's a better backup than Konsa. And that's
he's a better back.
That's solely because
under the lights. Whenever I've seen Tomori play, whether that's Champions League, when I've seen him play the big nights, it's a red card, it's a mistake, it's laying a goal off. Yeah. Yes, he's a very good last ditch defender, 100%.
The reason why I'm struggling to put into account big games and only basis off their ability as a centre half is because it's kind of unfair when you bring it to Guéhi. Because we've seen Tomori and John Stones under lights. We haven't had the opportunity to see it for Guéhi yet. Yeah. So that's why I strictly want to bring it to ability.
That's why when we talk about big games, when I've seen John Stones for Man City in the big games, yes, you can say he's played. He's not always as a centre back. He's not always a centre back.
Can you also say it's also depending on the people around you? Like John Stones is surrounded by people that are world class level all the time. He's gonna have that experience.
But he is also the one that shines above them.
No, I'm trying to say.
Besides, obviously, the Kevin De Bruyne.
No, but I'm trying to say, like, look at Tomori, who he's got around him, bro, in that team. There's no one there that's saying, "Oh yeah, I've got this pedigree. I'm gonna teach them." Like, you're forgetting Tomori's what, 24, 25?
I think younger.
Or something like that.
He's about that age.
Mark Guéhi's around the same age. Like, they don't have the people around them where they got the experience and lead them through that thing.
That is fair enough, but John Stones was there from young.
And the only way they're gonna learn through this is through bad experiences and mistakes. John Stones, we've seen him make the mistakes.
For me, I don't think Tomori has that technical foundation that the mistakes will come out of his game. That's what I see.
So do you not see him getting a move into a big club now?
I don't see him going back to a Premier League big club. Will not sign a Fika. They'll sign a Mark Guéhi 100%. I like him on the ball. He moves out the ball from the back very well. Switches of play. He's got that bag about him. Tomori on the ball is nowhere near the level that a top 6 club needs.
Okay,
he can't switch the play.
Question: would you rather have a Tomori and Mark Guéhi centre back partnership or John Stones and Maguire?
Oof, that is tough.
I'd say Tomori.
I'm taking Tomori and Guéhi.
Guéhi, yeah.
I'm taking Tomori Guéhi.
That's only because of Harry Maguire, though.
Do you think?
No, but
I don't see that because
this season Maguire's been decent though.
Yeah, because I don't think you can have a John Stones and Tomori next to each other.
No, but John Stones and Guéhi can work. For me.
No, okay. Out of the 3 that we have, what would you want to see as a centre back partnership?
Tomori Guéhi. I think that.
Guéhi's a left centre back. Tomori is a left centre back. Neither of them have ever played right centre back.
Regardless of that's what I was gonna say.
No. Tomori plays right centre back, right?
Left centre back.
I'm pretty sure.
Right now he's been pushed to right centre back because Theo Hernandez is having to play left centre back. But for the majority of his AC Milan career, he's played as a left centre back with that Thiago Kalulu playing as the right centre back.
I was gonna say, regardless of the list I gave, I would still rather see a centre back partnership of John Stones and Guéhi. Just because I feel like you're sort of hitting every single aspect of the centre back. With that, that's not to say Tomori is a worse centre back than John Stones. Because I would still take, as a pure centre back, I'm taking Tomori over John Stones.
Yeah, but pure centre backs don't exist no more.
Also, let's be real. I was gonna say that also comes down to preference as well. Because I really like a centre back who's like athletically a monster as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like you don't really get that with John Stones as much as the other 2.
I don't think none of them are really.
But centre backs need that.
None of them are like the Konate Saliba, like proper physical monsters.
Yeah.
But like, out of the three, John Stones is quite clearly like the least physically capable out of them.
That's fair. I can take that, but in terms of the overall package you need in a centre back in the big game today, I'm not talking about the pure old defenders that we used to have.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Old defenders work, but in today's game they don't work. You have to be a complete centre back, and for me, John Stones is the most complete centre back out of the three of them.
Ooh. Yeah, no, but I feel like you're mixing up complete with Jack of all trades, master of none. Because I feel like he's got the
But he's a
basic-
master on the ball.
No, okay, yeah, he's a master on the ball, maybe. Yes.
Out of
I
centre
agree,
backs
yes.
in any
No,
world football,
no, he's not.
a master on the
Saliba's
ball.
better on the ball.
Saliba is not better on the
Oh,
ball
no,
than
he's
John
not, he's
Stones. Saliba is in tight spaces. He's good at coming out.
You know
with
what?
it.
Even
Get him into the midfield and he will struggle.
You know-
Yeah, because the centre back's not meant to be in the midfield.
They do push up. Centre backs do
yeah,
push
but
up.
it's not their main priority.
I've
but
seen
also-
Matip being next to
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna say, bro, I would take Matip on the ball over John Stones.
No,
when it comes
chance.
to dribbling,
No chance.
when it comes to dribbling,
No
I'm
chance.
taking Matip
No
over John
chance.
Stones.
Because
For
why
me, John
do you
Stones is
care?
best.
Why do you care for that?
Yeah,
Because you open up lanes for the other
No,
players.
of
Dribbling,
course
dribbling, but dribbling is different to taking on a man. If they can take on a man, cool. Dribbling, I don't need my centre back to dribble.
No, Joel
No.
Matip done it loads of times to open up space for Liverpool.
I get it's definitely it's up there, but it's not your main priority.
It's obviously not your main
It's not-
priority.
it's not your
But I
main
still
priority.
think we're underrating how good John Stones is as a centre back as well. That's one thing.
Yeah, maybe, but
Because I've seen Ruben Diaz defend without John Stones one on one.
I-
No,
Last 2
but
months
I
he's been
guarantee
rinsed.
you, if last season did not happen and John Stones did not move to centre back, CDM and he kept in the centre back position.
He kept playing centre back for Pep Guardiola since Pep Guardiola's been there.
Yeah, but he wasn't exactly great.
Bro, he
whilst
wasn't
was
good.
playing.
He wasn't
He
outstanding.
was.
No,
No. Let's face it. When he first came in,
When he first came in,
not
he
good.
wasn't good.
If
But
didn't
he was
have-
also
if he
23,
didn't-
24.
If he didn't have the season like he did last season, where he did like some crazy manoeuvres and stepped into CDM and he has some next tactically advanced game.
We'd be talking about him a lot differently. We'd be talking about a lot.
We were talking about Ruben Diaz last season a lot.
No.
differently
But
than we are this
I've
season.
always had suspects on Ruben Diaz.
And he has not got John
But-
Stones next to him this season, and he has been sus.
I think this goes for City's entire
And
defense.
let's look at Man City fans online. I know there's not many of them, but still, online, if you look at it, and just in general around the stadium, all the interviews I've seen, all of them say their best defender is John Stones. It's not Ruben Diaz.
No, but
It's just because Ruben Diaz looks like a dog because he slide tackles off the pitch.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is I think last season throws a whole like cover over like what Man City's defense actually was. I think based on last season, you would go into this season thinking City's defense. We all thought it
Do
as
you
well.
think- I think the defense is
Man
shit.
City-
Yeah, no. But
This
from
season, yeah.
from last
But John
season,
Stones hasn't been playing.
no, but from last season going into this season, everyone probably thought City have one of the best defenses in the world,
Yeah.
right? We all came into the season thinking that. But I think last season was a mad anomaly because Rodri probably had the best season of his life last season.
100%.
Firstly, obviously John Stones wasn't really
That was
playing
his best
centre back. He
season
was
ever.
playing DM.
Yeah.
It was the first season where Pep decided to play 4 centre backs. So of course they were going to look defensively solid.
I do find it hard to judge City.
Yeah, when you pick out the players individually, none of them are actually that great. Maybe they're Kanji. Sorry, I like Kanji.
But you should see him in his Dortmund days.
Yeah, but
He
compared
gets
to the
protected because there's 4 centre
Yeah, but
backs.
the City days now, he has.
He is
looked like
good.
quite a
He's very
monster.
good.
But like when you take them individually, none of them are like amazing in their positions right now. So
That's why I find it very hard to judge Man City
Yeah.
centre backs. Just
It's
because
tough.
4 centre backs, a DM, and then you got a team that controls the whole pitch. They have no one-on-one scenarios.
but-
Like for example, Virgil van Dijk. The amount of times this guy's left one-on-one with 2 players,
Yeah.
and he always comes out best.
For
They don't have
example,
that.
This might be a hot take. I don't think Ruben Diaz starts for either of our teams. I don't think he starts for Arsenal. I don't think he starts for Liverpool. I really don't think
No,
he
he
does.
doesn't.
This is just based on what you see from him.
Maybe.
I can't
maybe.
because
It-
you know
it could-
Van
it
Dijk
could
will
be.
elevate, bro. You're taking Ruben Diaz over Konate. I'm sorry.
I don't
No,
think
you're
I
not.
am.
No,
What?
no,
As in
no.
today? I think based on this
No
season, I would take
chance.
Ruben Diaz
in
over Konate.
terms of what Diaz could potentially do for you, yes, you are.
Potentially
No
do
chance.
for us, but based on this season, I'm taking Konate
Yeah, but
over Ruben Diaz.
take out Van Dijk and Konate become shit.
No, he
No,
was man of the match today.
Yeah, he was literally man of the match today.
Against
Bro,
Saka.
The
you're
game-
acting like Arsenal, like you're acting like we were amazing. You're acting like we didn't cut. Like
You were amazing today, bro.
but you're acting like if we didn't finish our chances, you are then what? Like he only had a man of the match performance because we didn't finish our chances.
No, but a lot of the chances you couldn't finish were because of him.
No, they
There were
weren't.
so many times, bro.
Havertz literally missed fucking one-on-one chances.
Yeah, but do you know how many shots he blocked?
He's the one who blocked them.
No, I'm just talking
The
about.
reason why we got exposed was because one, Alexis McAllister was the
You're
DM.
taking Diaz over Konate. I'm sorry.
I mean,
That's
yeah, you're fine. You're fine to
over-exaggeration.
say that. But
That's an over-exaggeration,
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't think it's crazy to say that a Liverpool fan or an Arsenal fan wouldn't want Ruben Diaz starting for their team. Would
So
you
would
want
you take
Ruben Diaz
Ruben
starting over
Gabriel?
Gabriel?
Yes, I would.
Really?
I don't think you do. Like you're not putting the spectrum of Ruben Diaz's name. You only first came into the league and He literally outperformed Van Dijk. Cool.
Don't
Cool.
know.
Van Dijk's
cool.
worst season.
Yeah, cool. It was Van Dijk's first season, but it literally was a phenomenal season.
But that was also with four
he-
centre backs.
No, he didn't.
No,
come
it
in-
wasn't. It wasn't.
No, he came into the.
No, he
wait,
came
hold
in
on.
when we nearly won the quadruple.
Yeah, no. He came into league ages ago. What are we talking about?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
no,
there
no,
when we nearly
He
won the
came
quadruple.
into the league when we won the league, by the way.
No, he didn't. He came in.
did.
He came in that
Well,
season after.
he came in the season before that.
No, he didn't.
He's been here for a while. He's been here for a while.
18, 19, no?
Nah.
He's been here.
I'm sure Ruben Diaz.
And
came in
worst comes to
18,
worst,
19.
the time he came was when we nearly won the quadruple.
He was injured for the season we won the league because I remember City fans
Bro,
were
you
screaming.
just said you nearly won the quadruple. They literally won the Prem that year.
No.
At
No,
one
but
point-
he didn't come in that season. He didn't come. What I'm saying is he came in 18, 19. I'm sure he got injured 19, 20 when we won the league because I remember City fans screaming saying we only won the
see, I
league
told
because
you.
Diaz got
I
injured.
told you he came for the 2021 season.
Really?
Yeah, I told you, bro. You guys.
That was the season where everyone unanimously said Van Dijk was the best centre back in the world.
No, we did. That was the season before.
21, 22.
The one-
No,
no,
21,
20
22 he was good.
No,
It was
2021.
22, 23.
No,
he was bad.
2021 is when he joined. September. He said it's September 2020. You know, so the season after you guys won the league. And that's what I told you.
Yeah, when we came third.
Yeah.
The COVID title.
No, so yeah,
No.
after the COVID title, when the league started
I don't
later
like
on.
COVID title, but yeah, carry on.
That's
Man
what-
City's COVID title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that's when he joined, and that's when that season.
Really?
I told you
Feels like it
2020,
was ages ago.
2021.
It does feel like he's been here for a while.
I told you, and then that's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. Like, you might have not like. I don't think you did, but he's top 3 centre backs in the Premier League. It's Diaz, Saliba, and Van Dijk. Whether you like want to admit it or not.
Oh, it's Van Dijk.
No,
Yeah,
and
whoever
then,
comes
no,
after.
he's just saying
Yeah,
that.
I know, but
so
make sure he comes first.
he's in that. So he comes into your team. You're not looking with
I don't think
you're not
so.
looking with clear glasses right
I
now.
still take Konate.
Yeah, it might just be biased. Honestly,
It might be
could just
biased, but I still take Konate.
But yeah, no.